Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am on strike for video games, but you guys know this. Although apparently Xander doesn't seem to know he's a mod? How are you doing? Sorry, if you're reading chat, you'll know why. But hi everyone! Hello, welcome. So hi Kieran and Sky, and Cheese and Xander. And I think that everyone who's here so far who said hi, yes, because I've said hi very quickly today. Normally I wait a couple of minutes for people to come in and stuff like that. Yeah, here we go. Screenshotted it, yes. But no, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday, the 18th of March. Forgive me if there's some big significance to that that's not coming to my head right now. Oh, you got shiny Orangaroo from a Zygarde raid? Nice! That's awesome. Congrats. Okay, so hold on. Sorry, hang on. Oh, all my notes are falling off of my thing. Oh no, the game went dark. But no. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals. We'll just get right into things, I think. I mean, I always should wait for the stragglers who come in late, but we'll just proceed without them. How could I forget? Today is the 18th. No, that's not. Forgive me if there is like some big holiday or like some childhood friend's birthday or something. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything today. But just forgive me. Okay. So for those who missed it. Last time, yesterday, we got the Golden Misprit, which I have now transferred into Pokemon Home, so I can't show you, but I did get it, and so we have a brand new, this is why I know it's always annoying that I do my intro, and I'm like, here are my tickets, and all that kind of stuff, but there is a reason why, because every few weeks or so, we need to change the tickets. So our current tickets are now for Thundurus, Uxie, and Blacephalon. It's still Blacephalon, it's always Blacephalon. But Uxie and Thundurus are kind of still recent, right? But yeah, so I know sometimes I could like go quicker and be like, right guys, let me know who you can do, but there could be someone who's like, oh hey, I can do Mesprit, or like I can do Lugia, and it's like, we got those. So yeah. Oh, and just as a quick reminder, hold on a second. As a quick reminder, we are due our next shiny on Monday the 14th. So the first raid on Monday the 14th of April. That is going to be our the first Monday. First raid of Monday the 14th of April, that is going to be when we are mathematically due our next shiny. Will it be Thundurus? Will Uxie get it? Because will our new boy Thundurus get it? Will our Uxie, who we've had a little while, but you know, will Uxie kind of like overtake and like catch up to its brother Mesprit? Or will we finally get an Ultra Beast? That is the question. So let me know what you think. Do you think it'll be Thundurus? Do you think it will be Uxie? Do you think it will be Blacephalon? Do you think we'll get it, like, before that April 14th? Do you think we'll get it around then, like in the week leading up to it, or a couple of days after? Or do you think we're going to be on a real drought now? So, that is the question. Kiba! Hello, welcome. So... I hope it's Blacephalon, but if we get Thundurus or Uxie, then I kind of hope the next one is like the other one. Actually, no. Then I kind of, in a way, would hope that we just get like Thundurus, Tapu Bulu, and Uxie or whatever. But anyway, here's what we're gonna do, though. Okay, so yeah. So just as a reminder, our tickets are for. Oh no, unless my keyboard isn't gonna type words in when I type words. So yeah, as a reminder, we are hunting for Thundurus, Uxie, and Blacephalon. So there you go. And just as a reminder, I know you guys know all this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Could you please, when I say the magic phrase, may all horses be held until I say the magic phrase, you're going to say strike, you're going to say I can do, and then you're going to let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Uxie, and Blacephalon. Okay? So, ready, set, bow, and let me know. I will also briefly go over something that me and the mods talked about, like yesterday, because there have been like a bunch of little things that I've wanted to kind of streamline here at Bovio Games and work on, and I think I maybe have it. So I hope, in theory, in game theory. Right. Anyway, Bark. My phone is covered in breadcrumbs. Okay. So. Let's see. Whoa! A wild Kramen is filling in the spreadsheet. Thank you, Kramen. Also, hello, Kramen. Everyone say hi to Kramen. No, seriously, Kramen, thank you very, very much. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So, hang on. So we've got Kiba, we've got Sky, we've got Kieran, we've got Cheese. Unless it's doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, and then Cheese is cooking. Yeah, Cheese, we'll put you in, like, a Blacephalon. Let's put you, like, in Blacephalon for now, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, but yeah, let's just have Kiba, Kieran, and Sky in the first three, and then we'll put Cheese as, like, a to be determined. Okay, if that's all good, then what we'll do is we'll connect to the YCOM. Please make sure you do that. Also, as with the acquisition of the Golden Mesprit, I am now halfway through Phase 1. I needed 24 Pokemon. I now have 12 of them. So we still have Thunderous, Uxie, Tapu Bulu, and the 9 Ultra Beasts to go. But we're halfway. Okay. So, would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? Yes, I would. And then we're going to select Thunderous, our new buddy boy. And there we go. And here we go. So we got the Thunderous on the left. Forgive me if I do accidentally say Tornadus. I do mean Thunderous. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 0318 and then 0208. How about that for a confusing but not confusing code? But yeah, so we're now halfway through. After like after like 7.5 months. We are now halfway through my mission to get all the legendaries that I don't have as shiny. And it's pretty cool. Satella, hi! Welcome, welcome. Satella, I had a golden syrup sandwich before this stream. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So here we go. So we got Furnifer the Mernair. Skywatcher, and we just need a Kiba, who's probably switching which game to play on. But will it be Odachi, or will it be Shirijo? That is the question. Also, my glasses have some kind of speck on them that I need to wipe off. So chat, this isn't relevant right now, but let's just see. And Nightbot will be posting this occasionally as well, hopefully. But I want to talk a bit about if we run separate DAs or Dynamax Adventures in the chat, okay? As I've said, I always encourage them. I want people to get things that say I've already gotten a shiny or that are part of Phase 2. But I do want to kind of make sure that they don't get in the way of the main Dynamax Adventures or anything like that. So we'll talk about these, this later when like Nightbot posts it again, but just you might see this message now and stuff like that. And so it's just a reminder about things like, not posting codes at like the same time that I'm arranging or doing codes myself. It means if you're like coordinating or talking about your Dynamax adventure, try and keep your posts to a minimum just because it can be a bit confusing. And if you can, put Sepda at the beginning of your messages so that both I know not to have to worry about them and so that you guys know where to look in chat to look for the advice. So there we go. So that's just kind of a thing, and and this also applies to things like if you're just doing a Dynamax adventure by yourself or anything, or like there's just one or two of you. You know, it's just if anyone's doing any other separate Dynamax adventures, this is just a way so that they are distinguished from the ones we're doing and stuff like that. So it's just a thing I've kind of been thinking about, and I feel like this covers a lot of little things that we've kind of noticed and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, anyway, sorry. 20 seconds left. Electric and flying type, so that means ice and rock are really good. Ground is good for resistance, although we have to be careful because Thunderous does like using rain dance and weather ball strats. Okay, let's do this thing. Sorry for the stalling there. We'll actually get into things now. Okay. So, Raichu has Lightning Rod. This is actually really good and really useful. So I will take Raichu and I will keep Raichu. Carkol is a rock type, so that's actually really good as well. Because a rock type with a rock move, a stab rock move. Jinx has Ice Beam, stab Ice Beam, more like a stab nice beam. And then we can either have... Oh, okay, well Jinx is better than... Well, Gastrodon has the immunity, but Jinx has the super effective. But yeah, I mean, Gastrodon or Jinx. Gastrodon does have the immunity, and it does have Rock Tomb. But yeah. Okay. So here we go. Oh, that's a... No, that's a good idea. No, Kieran, that's good. And yeah, so you're always welcome, and, you know, you're welcome to check in periodically if you're setting up... hang on, what we got here? Okay, so Sharpedo is weak, so that... Porygon does have Ice Beam, but there is Sandaconda to the right, so maybe we want the Sandaconda. Oh, if we go right, we can get Sandaconda, and then we can get Armaldo at the end. So should we go to the right, just so that we can get that Armaldo at the end? If we don't go right, if we go for the Porygon, this is still fine. We can still get the Armaldo. But yeah. In fact, actually, we probably, in some ways, kind of only need the Armaldo. But yeah. So, and if you ever want to host Dynamax Adventures... I would limit it to, like, asking once per round, you know, sort of separately from, you know, like, once we're, like, into a Dynamax adventure or whatever. Okay, anyway, Buck, I am going to, do I want to use a Max Knuckle or do I want to use a... Okay, chat, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use Max Lightning, and I'm going to tell you for why. Max Lightning, once you factor in Stab, is actually more powerful than Max Knuckle, and we don't really have, like, a load of physical attackers here, so me setting up the Max Lightning, very, very frightening, is actually a more useful thing to do. Don't forget, if you're Porygon, you have to use Ice Beam and not Thunderbolt in these battles. If we like, switch for the Porygon, you would have to use Ice Beam instead of Thunderbolt, because otherwise you'll just hit Raichu. But yeah. Facebook's like I don't know, Facebook's just a bit of a weird one. And with Discord, it means it's something that I have to, like, oversee or manage or administrate for. And, I mean, look, maybe someday I'll relent and give in and set up a Discord server, but at the same time, I don't want to create any extra work for myself or the mods or any... Like, I'm definitely not making the mods, like, look after the Discord server, but I also don't want to just create something that could potentially go into unwielding, relentless chaos. Okay, so here we go. So let's all go attack this. Yeah, Facebook does have that sort of personal element where, like, you have to kind of learn your guys' things. Ice. We can definitely be using Ice Beam on Jinx. There's no reason to be using Draining Kiss, I don't think. There we go. Right, nice, and then... Oh, it doesn't matter, though. We're going to get the KO here. So, or as we call it in Sarah's community... So, is that pronounced Coas or Choas? I actually... I think, like, if I get what you're getting at, like, it's going to be one of those two. But I actually don't know whether you're, like, Choas or Coas. I like it either way. But yeah. Okay, well done, everyone. Very nicely played, Team 1. Very nicely played. A good start indeed. Okay. Question here. I actually think we probably want to keep the team we have for now, because Clefable will be really good for beating the Armaldo, and then would be a good switch for Armaldo. And I think everything else is honestly pretty good. I don't think we really need to do any switches here. Yeah, Sarah misspelled it once and it just became a recurring gag. That sounds about right. Sky, you forgot about Meteor Beam being a too much. I did wonder if you, like, saw Meteor Beam and were like, ooh, and then kind of were like, oh. But that's okay. Oh, who do we want? Oh, do we want to go against the grass type here? The Serena? Because Carcoal's going to be Dynamaxing, and we've got Jinx as well. And then we can still get the Armaldo if we go this way. And we get the items. Items! That doesn't work. April Fool's is coming up. Which means be careful on the internet, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'm going to go with a Life Orb. Because I'm feeling zesty. Okay. But yeah. But obviously you guys are talking about April Fools for another reason that you did outline recently. A very fun one. If April Fools your co-workers want to dress up as your boss. Jeez, oh my gosh, that's funny. Good thing the Switch 2 Direct is on the 2nd and not the 1st. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. You can never do anything on the 1st. It's annoying that there's just one day a year you, like, can't do stuff. Hang on a second. Okay. I have a theory. A game theory. I'm actually gonna speed swap for Carcoal here. Because Raichu can't really do a whole lot to Serena. But if I switch speed with Carcoal, it actually means we'll be able to, like, do more damage and stuff here. So, okay, the Carcoal. Okay, so the speed swap. So like, here we go. So like, so I've swapped speeds with Carcoal now. So Carcoal is going to get a max flare really quickly here, like faster than Serena, and that means the sun's going to get set up, and then just everything's going to be wonderful, is essentially the idea here. Right, Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. Cheese Freeze? No. But that's okay. Okay, here's the max overgrowth, show me potato salad, with a max overgrowth from the hip. Oh, did Jinx get KO'd in one hit? What? Oh, but we do have the Grassy Seed. Mods need to plan something for Sarah's Discord. Ooh, I'm going to see if I can help you with that. Okay, so, okay, so the sun is up. Again, I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot here, but again, this battle's all about Jinx and Carcoal, and Jinx is now dead, so, my least favorite thing, because Sky says about, like, oh my gosh, game's coming out type posts on April Fools. I'll tell you one of my least favorite things. Oh, 2468, that cheer was great! Oh, I hope we're using some serious special firepower here. This is gonna get the KO for sure. Surely, yes. My least favorite thing is when someone takes a... they take, like, a screenshot of, like, say... well, no, not a screenshot, but they take, like, a picture of, like, an announcement for an old Nintendo Direct. Like, oh, Nintendo Direct, more information coming out, like, March 4th or something like that. Or, you know, or coming out, like, April... You know, coming out, like, June, whatever. And then people will sort of say, like, oh, there's a Switch Direct coming on blah, blah, blah. And it's, like... But it's, like, from the year before. But but they use like an old picture so it like looks legit. It's just a really annoying thing where people will kind of use things with like the same date but a different year, and it's just like an annoying thing. But anyway, I think Nintendo have kind of fixed that now a little bit, but obviously it doesn't change the old ones where it wasn't. So we don't want Serena. It's just not very good for Thunderous. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, how are we all feeling about Pokemon Lego? And if any of you are fans of MNJ TV, he posted some very good Instagram stories, which are just very entertaining. So yeah, if we go to the right, that's going to be Armaldo, who we need as a shiny, and who would be a very good switch for Clefable, because Clefable will be able to Dynamax here and use Max Rockfall, and which is a bit of a double-edged sword, actually. But nevertheless, it'll still be good. And then, yeah, like 19th of March 2022, and people don't read the year. Exactly. Like, people do it with, like, old tweets and stuff like that, and it's just an annoying thing. But Kramen, as a pretty big Lego fan, excited. But yeah, if any of you are, like, on Instagram and you like M&J TV, go and check out, like, his stories, because he did some good posts about it. I did not realize that he was a big Lego... He is a big Lego fan. Okay. I am going to just attack here. Attack. Unexpected, since Pokemon already does Mega Blocks. I think that's basically the thing M&J TV talked about as well. But yeah, no. It makes sense. Nintendo have done a lot of Lego. Pokemon is like the biggest media franchise on the planet. That's not any kind of like weird hyperbole or anything. It's like, if you think of like Star Wars, Harry Potter, Marvel, DC, anything else, Pokemon is the biggest media franchise on the planet, and it's why I always say to people, like, when people complain about the games and stuff like that, oh, I think Jinx could be using Ice Beam, we could be getting some cheese freezers here. Anyway, Buck. Because the other thing about Ice Beam is like 3 times as powerful as Draining Kiss, so once you factor in, like, Stab. Oh, here's a Max Rockfall. Oh, crud, oh. Okay, it's just on Clefable, that's fine. But yeah, no. But it's why I always say to people, when people, like, complain about the games and stuff like that, and I sort of have to say, like, but Pokemon is a multimedia... It's not a game, it's a multimedia franchise. It's like, yeah, but it's, like, powered by the games. Like, the core games are, like, the center that drives everything else. And it's like, that is true. Like, yeah, you can't have the anime without a new Scarlet and Violet. You can't have a load of cards without a Scarlet and Violet, you know, or whatever. But sorry, I got distracted. I had to just pay attention to the battle for a sec there. Okay, oh, here's Max Quake. Oh, crud. What genuinely came first, the card game or the digital game? The video games did come first. It did begin with a video game, but that's kind of my point, Cheese. That basically, you could look and you think, oh, was it a card game that became a video game? Or something like that. Like, I wouldn't... Or, like, was it an anime that, like, became a game? But, like, you know, so it did begin with, like, red and blue, or, well, I should say red and green. So it did begin with, like, red and green. And yes, Jinx did go down again, unfortunately. But sausage, mashed potatoes, and squash. Oh, sausage at bangers and mash. That's my proposal for Gen 10, by the way. Gen 10, like Pokemon bangers and Pokemon mash. That is often when I talk about Gen 10, and I'm like, you know, so whatever it is, you know, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, bangers and mash. Like, that is my joke name. Okay. Right, here's the Max Rockfall. This should do it. But yeah, no. But yeah, Pokemon is the biggest media franchise, and so when people say things like, "Oh, well, couldn't they just delay the game a bit to like fix it or whatever?" And it's like, no, when they announce a release date, like, that's it. Like, they are never going to delay it. Like, the way that we see Zelda games delayed, like, oh, they announce a date and then they say, oh, we're actually going to push it back to next year or whatever. We are never going to get that with Pokemon, because once they announce a date, they've like planned the cards, and the TV show and the merchandise and everything else. And if you understood that reference, kudos. So Clefable, 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 Clefable. Guys, could you tell who I wanted us to switch that? No, oh no, well done, Sky. I just wanted to say that because I kind of got talking about Lego and Pokemon, and I was a bit like, I haven't really said about switching Clefable for a while. So, well done for remembering, because I didn't say it, and stuff like that. Sandwich Man, hello! We are hunting for our new ticket, Thunderous! See? Thunderous! The genie! So here we go. You know, I actually might here just do a light screen. I know it's like, oh, Burrow, play aggressively. But, like, is a rising voltage really going to do that much? I think getting a light screen up will be a good thing here. It will help protect you guys, and then you guys can use your stab, super effective moves, and do a whole load of damage, and it's going to be good and wonderful and awesome and amazing. And if Jinx gets the hail up, that means that, Thunderous can't use Water Weather Ball. It will be able to use Ice Weather Ball, which is a whole different problem entirely, but it's less of a problem. So, Thunder Genie, by the power of Grayskull, Kiba has the power. I was going to say, see, if it sets up the terrain, well, here's the thing. Thunderous can't set up terrain. The only turn it can set up terrain is when it nullifies abilities, because Lightning Rod. It cannot use, unless it uses Discharge, it can't use any electric attacks, because I'm here. So, Smackdown, more like a whack down. Smackdown is already a pretty, good word. Okay. Okay, but now my special attack is up, so now I can attack. So now I will get a load of extra damage in. Let's see how much a rising voltage does. But no, well done, everyone. We're going to two-turn this, I think. I think we're going to two-turn it. It could use Discharge, but if it does, I'm just going to get another free boost. So yeah, Lightning Rod is pretty great, because it blocks Thunder, it blocks Max Lightning. So look, that did quite a good amount of damage. So, but yeah, it's getting desperate. It is going to start using Generative AI Discharge. But again, Discharge is like its secret move, so it's not going to do anything to me. It will do a bunch to you guys, unfortunately, but hopefully not too much. But I was worried about that. And that. But as long as our Moldo isn't... Oh, it's using Weather Ball! It's going for it! It sees me as a threat! It knows I'm the threat! Dang! Dang. I had 2 boosts, man. I had 2 boosts. But we're doing the Smackdown Stomping Tantrum strats. Although I think Smackdown is still the more powerful thing, though, because don't forget Stab. Don't forget Stab, guys. We gotta be using our most powerful of powerful moves. But it is still fun to see Smackdown Stomping Tantrum strats, so I'll allow it. No, well done, everyone. Seriously, great work. Well played, Team 1. That was fun. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. Maybe add a Thunderbolt in there as well. So well done, everyone. No, the thing, it's good to do it for, like, flex reasons. But no, well done, everyone. Very nicely played. Excellent work. And hopefully, this is our first time doing Thunderous as a Thunderous ticket. Will it be our last? Let's find out, shall we? But no, well done, Team 1. We'll move on to Team 2 in a second. So, Porygon is a no. Serena, you gotta see her, is also a no. Armaldo is an Armaldo. I need shiny Armaldo, dagnabbit. Yeah, I guess we do want to keep Smackdown strats in mind in general, though. Like, although Armaldo isn't good at using Smackdown and then, like, Stomping Tantrum or anything, other Pokemon could be good Stomping Tantrum-ers, or High Horsepower-ers. Like, if we did have a Pokemon like a Diglett and an Armaldo, then that is quite good. And I suppose we should also keep in mind to not have Armaldo in 4th place, if possible. So, and yeah, and for Pokemon like Celesteela, that is a good example as well. So anyway, Porygon's a no, Serena's a no, Armaldo's a no, but will we get a Thunderous on our first time of having it as a wild card? That looks like a regular Thunderous to me. Okay. So, Porygon is a no. Serena's a no, Armaldo's a no, and Thunderous is a no. Let me just check the old spreadsheet Reno. And then we will figure out Team 2. Okay. So Porygon is... Oh no, Porygon no. That sounds like a new form, doesn't it? Serena. I need Lurantis. And I need Lilligant. But I don't need Serena. And do I need Armaldo? It's an Armaldo. The only Hoenn Pokemon I now need is Exploud. I need Lopunny for Sinnoh, Exploud for Hoenn. I'll show you guys what I mean, actually, when I say this. Hang on. I'll just go for Armaldo, because it's... actually, no, who had the best stats? Oh, you're Jolly? Oh, well, then it's you. Okay, nice. I think Thunderous would be kind of noticeable enough when you see it. It's just if you weren't like paying very much attention, you could have trouble. But hang on, let me just show you guys. When I say about like, oh, let's check the old spreadsheet Reno, I'll show you what I mean. Hang on. Okay, so hang on. These are all the rental Pokemon in order, and they have the movesets and everything as well. So like Grass Pledge, Synthesis, Solar Beam, Sludge Bomb, you know, Poliwrath has like the Drain Punch Liquidation coaching team. But here you go. So look, I've got everything, and you can see I've got the gaps for where I need things. So I've got like Clefairy and Clefable, but I don't have Jigglypuff. But I do have Wigglytuff. But then I need Gloom, so I need like Jigglypuff and I need Gloom. You know, so like this is kind of the general idea of when I say, oh, let's check the old spreadsheet Reno. It's to fill in these gaps, basically. So I have caught these Pokemon before, like in the first few months of the Strike streams, but I wanted to see if I could actually get all of them, you know, kind of like whilst ticking them off. So I need like Magmar here, and you get the idea. So yeah, so when I say about checking the spreadsheet, it's all about filling in these gaps. Here's why I did have a gap for Themo on Pheasant, even though I had convinced myself that maybe it didn't even exist. I still had a gap for it, which I then filled in. So yeah, so when I talk about the spreadsheet, this is what I'm talking about, filling in these gaps. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we just beat a boss, and it's the first time we ever beat Thunderous as a ticket. So if you haven't clicked like on the video, could you please click like on the video? I didn't say it at the start of the video. Could you please click like on the video? Metrics and stuff have been down lately, so it would be good if we can get the likes up. If everyone watching the video right now clicked like on it, then we would have more likes on the video. Okay, so chat. Chat. Kieran, thank you for using the new format. And plus, it also means if anyone ever sees that phrase, they can be like, oh, hang on, someone's doing a thing. Let me see. Like, so I think it's a good way of like people kind of being able to tell, like, oh, Singcho, you became an aunt. Oh, congratulations. That is absolutely wonderful. Congrats. Okay, so chat, we've still got Uxie, and I will get back to that in a sec, but we still got Uxie and Blacephalon. So could you guys let me know if there are any Uxie and Blacephalon needing people in the chat, and how many times you've played. And if you have played already, feel free to throw your hat in the ring again, because I don't know how many people are here, so maybe we've got a whole load of Strike Zeros, maybe we don't. But we'll figure it out. Okay. We had Cheese and Kevin. Okay. So that's the thing. Because we've got, like, Kevin and we've got Cheese, and they're both, like, Blacephalons, maybe, you're gonna be the one that saves me. We could go for Blacephalon. if there's no one else, if there's anyone, Beulah. But yeah, I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln, that maybe we could do like a Cheese, a Kevin, and a Kieran. And then we could have Blacephalon as team 2. Or something like that. But, Kevin, you just realized now that Mesprit is gone, I can once again do all of Bo's tickets. Yes! Excellent. Okay. So, boop ba doop ba doop doop ba doop ba doop doop. Okay, yeah, so, but does that sound good? And then, because Kiba, you can do Yuxi, right? So, like, you could join in on a Yuxi team, and that could be your way of joining in, afterwards. But, okay, so let's have Cheese, Kevin, and Kieran. Let's do this thing. I also may need to sneeze in a sec. Make sure you're connected to the internet. Make sure you talk to the nice lady. And then we're going to say anything goes. But I'm going to select Blacephalon, not Jones. And then we'll try and do the Blacephalon, shall we? So let's go 0318 and then 0237. How about that for a code and a half? Okay. So, let's do this, shall we? But no, I'm glad people are happy about Pokemon Lego, and yeah, it's weird that they haven't. They're really doing the like collaborations Pokemon now, aren't they? Like, there's like Pokemon and Aardman, Pokemon and Lego. They've done all the music with that like anime pop singer lady whose name I can't remember. I'll recognize it if I see all the letters put together in front of me, but I won't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah. Okay. Lego's been doing a lot of well, that's the thing as well. Like, Lego have been doing other Nintendo stuff, so it just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? We got a Kara. Now, we could say a Kara over there, but I feel like it's bad to pass on Lara's joke to someone else. But instead, Cheese, I'm going to call you a Kara Bearer, and pretend that you have like a heart on your chest, that if I poke it, it makes you all ticklish. Okay, so, let's see, we've got Kieran, Kevin, and Cheese. Excellent. You guys know this about Blacephalon. It is week 2, Ghost, Ground, Dark, Rock, and Water. I would say in that order. And it's very frail, so don't worry about like stat down moves and stuff like that. Mary is an ongoing license to them now. They did a Zelda one. They did a Zelda one with like the Deku Tree, didn't they? Okay, Skuntank is super effective, so I'm gonna go with Skuntank. But the rest of these aren't that great. I mean, Togetic is like a nice Pokemon defensively. It could use Life Doo-Doo, or even Mystical Fire for nerfing purposes. Golduck is a water type. But yeah, I would honestly say Togetic is just a good bet defensively. Like, it's a good support Pokemon that could like help us out. But yes, you have been called a Kara Bearer before. It doesn't surprise me that I am in no way being original with that name. But here we go. Okay, Blaziken and Marowak. Can we do the Marowak? Please, 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 please. Can we do the Marowak? And then we could do... Oh, there's Boldor. Boldor is really good. And then... and then there's Dreadnought. Oh, we can go all the way... Okay, so we do need to go to the right 3 times. And we don't like the far right here at Beauvo Games. But it's what we have to do today. Okay? So yes, we will be driving to the right in our Teslas, but then we'll go back to normal afterwards. Okay? So no, I'm kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. But no, I'm joking. No, we're just having fun here at Beauvo Games. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use my sucker punches, because why not? You chose right as soon as you saw the Marowak. Yes! Oh, well, thank you. Okay. So, also, thank you guys for using Scepter. It is actually genuinely helpful. But, yeah. Okay. this is actually genuinely helpful because I kind of know where to look at the chat to look for like either just general things or for the people in my raid. So, fun? I didn't come here for fun. Okay. Why did you think I took you to all those Police Academy movies? For fun? Sorry, I love that. Could I quickly go on a rant? Okay. There's sorry, I was referencing a Simpsons joke where Bart gets in trouble or something, and Homer is like really annoyed at him, and he goes, "Why do you think I took you to all those Police Academy movies?" And I've only watched like the first movie, but the Police Academy movies were like a series of sort of comedic, slightly slapsticky, you know, not like spoofy, a little bit, not really that spoofy, I don't think, but they were like sort of comedic, slapsticky, like police movies, right? You get the kind of thing, and they're from like the 80s and 90s or something, right? And so Homer's like, "Why do you think I took you to all those Police Academy movies? For fun? Well, I didn't hear anyone laughing." Right? Like, that's the joke, right? So, and when, like, it wasn't like last year, but the year before, like the Golden Globes, there was like this, like, not like controversy, but there was kind of like this story about how it was like The Bear, which is kind of like, you know, sort of like a dark comedy. Like, it might be like, I've never watched The Bear. I hope to someday, but I've never watched it. But it's supposed to be like a dark comedy. Like, yeah, it's like funny, or it's got some funny things, but it's not kind of like, you know, it doesn't like have a laugh track. It's not like a laugh every second kind of thing. It's just, you know, it's sort of like a dramedy or whatever. You know, you could probably even call it like a dramedy or something, and you wouldn't be crazy for it. Oh, Marowak is pretty good, by the way. So I would say Toxtricity could be a good switch for this, because we do a ghost could be good, or Togetic, but Toxtricity or Togetic, I would say if one of them took this, that would be pretty good, because this is Blacephalon. There we go. But Togetic got it. Actually, that's not a bad idea, because then we can use Max Phantasm. Oh, no, okay. But no, it doesn't matter too much. So we've got Boldor and we've got Dreadnought. Yeah, it probably would have been better if, like, Dreadnought had been the final Pokemon, but it doesn't matter too much. Plus, we actually having Toxtricity for Dreadnought might be a useful thing. So yeah. Okie dokie. But sorry, I need to talk about the switches earlier than I have been. But I get caught up in my stories. But anyway, so The Bear was nominated for like a Golden Globe, but it was for like Best Comedy, right? And so it was a bit of a funny thing, because people were like, kind of like, well, it's not really like a comedy. Like, that's kind of the thing people were saying. Like, I wouldn't really call it like a comedy. Like, yeah, it's got a lot of humor and whatever, but it's kind of like equal parts drama, equal parts comedy. You know, like, these were the kinds of things people were saying. So, like, when it won or when it was nominated or whatever, I like parodied that Simpsons moment by being like, why did I make you watch all those episodes of The Bear? For comedy? Because I didn't hear anyone laughing. Like, that, I just put that as like a joke. And it was just one of those things where I had people like on my Facebook kind of like commenting on it, who I don't know if whether they had like seen The Bear or not, I can't remember. But, like, they obviously hadn't watched The Simpsons, and it was just really obvious that I was, like, making a specific reference to a thing. And so if you don't understand both references, like, maybe, like, shut up. And it was just really weird. Like, people were commenting on this thing, and it was just like, you obviously don't get the Simpsons moment. Like, you know, like, anyone who would understand both those references would get that joke. And I'm not saying, haha, it's a clever, brilliant, genius joke or anything. But it is just one of those things where if you obviously don't get a reference, you can't just sort of you can't, like, complain about something if you, like, don't get the reference. Like, if you're not the audience for that joke, then, like, you know, you can't, like, really stick your nose in about it. I don't know. It was just a weird thing. Okay. So Boldor. we're not going for. But in fairness, Boldor's actually not that great. I'd rather have Dreadnought than Boldor. So, and there are a lot of doors in here, I'm aware. Although, actually... No. I could have switched there, because, like, Rock does have the resistance to fire, but Boldor's not that great. Like, we have better choices. So if we go to Dreadnought on the right, then this should be fine. But yeah, Toxtricity for Dreadnought, that's definitely the switch. And then having, like, Skuntank in our team and whatever, like, is going to be good. And, yeah. But Bo, everything in the world has to cater to me. Me! That's how it works a lot. No, I know, Kevin. But that's like, Kevin, oh my god. It does sort of feel that way sometimes, that people are like that. And sorry, I am going to get political for like the second time in like 5 minutes. There are a lot of people who voted who like simultaneously didn't take things seriously and did take things seriously. And what I mean by that, when I say that, is there are people who, like, oh, well, I knew he was going to do that awful, horrible thing, but I didn't think he was going to do it to me. And it's like, well, why would you be, you know, like, it's just one of these things where it's like, oh, like, he said he's going to cut funds to whatever, but he won't cut my funds. Or he said, like, if someone is running for a political position and they say they are going to do something, you should take them at their word. It doesn't matter how hyperbolic or crazy or unconventional or... And that's the thing as well. If a politician promises something to you and then you don't get it, you hold them accountable for it. And if they promise something which is like a bad thing, you bet your sweet bippy that they are going to try and do it. And so you should, like, you know, kind of like, you know, again, it's just this weird thing where... But people sort of seem to have this thing where it's like, well, they, like, oh, well, he wants to get rid of immigrants, but he won't get rid of, like, my immigrant wife or whatever, who, like, you know, like, so someone would be like, well, my immigrant wife is here illegally, but he won't get rid of them. And it's like, well, of course, like, if a politician says they're going to get rid of, like, illegal aliens, or they're gonna cut funds to schools or whatever, don't be surprised. Like, wait, why is he cutting funding to my school? Well, because he said he was gonna do that. Like, that's what you voted for. Like, you know, so, but it's just weird that people kind of, so, to come round to this point, it is weird how people sort of do have this, like, well, I didn't get the reference, so I'm still gonna say something. It's like, no, like, not everything has to be tailored to you, not everything has to be to you. And I've said that about things. I've said that about, and this is where I promise I'm not being political anymore, but, you know, I've said this about, there are certain games and stuff like that where I'm kind of like, it's just, like, not my thing. But, like, it's fine, you know, what was something, like, 3D Metroid, I tried it, it's just not for me. It doesn't mean I think it's a bad game. Like, I understand the difference between something not being for me and something just actually being bad. But some people will think that because something isn't for them, that makes it bad. Or because something isn't in their interest, that means it's not good. And it's like, no. You know, I've said this about Pokemon, where there's this, it's a weird thing about Pokemon, where people who are obviously just not really that interested in, like, turn-based RPG strategy, like, complain about Pokemon. And it's like, but that's what Pokemon is. Like, yes, it has the potential for loads of spin-offs, and yes, let's do those spin-offs, but we shouldn't, like, eradicate or eliminate the core turn-based, you know, RPG strategy game that is, you know, like, currently one that people have called a buggy mess and everything, is on track to become, like the second best, or it might even be the second best selling games now. Scarlet and Violet might end up being the best selling Pokemon games of all time. So you're not going to get rid of that turn-based strategy, and, like, hey, if it's not for you, that's fine. But, like, don't complain about it as if it's, like, bad. You know, anyway, ugh. Kevin, as an autistic, you have sensitivities others don't. I'm used to things not being made for me. Life's complicated like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, because that does suck, you know. Like, obviously you want to try and be, like, inclusive in the world. I want to make that clear. This is just more about things like, artistic tastes and things like that, you know, or certain foods or whatever, you know. You know, there are certain things where it's like, you know, there are some things in the world where you want to try and broaden your horizons and make them as expansive and inclusive as possible. But there are other things where they're going to be tailor-made for something. And if that tailor-made for something doesn't include you, like, that's okay. But people don't seem to be willing to accept that. It's a very weird thing. I don't know. Well done, Team 2! We made it through, whilst I waffled about Blacephaloo. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, because down goes the clown! Kieran said the same thing at the same time. But there we go. But yeah. So, if you... guys, we did just beat a boss, so if you haven't already, please click like on the video, because it helps us so much. See, Satella, your note about passports there, that's something where it's like, that's something where people need to, like, be inclusive and have more options and stuff. Marowak is not shiny, oh, for the love of Nelly. Okay. Kevin, yes, the leopards eating faces party. Yeah, that's a classic joke at this point, and a very true and apt one. Right, Marowak is a no. Boldor is a no. Dreadnought is a no. But it's a girl team, so that's kind of cool. Oh, and she's just said the same thing as well. But will we get the Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon? No. Okay, chat, I have to ask something here. Has anyone gotten a shiny Ultra Beast without having unlocked Ultra Beasts in their game? Like, so you haven't done the whole Necrozma thing and all that stuff. Because there's this part of me which is wondering if you can get a shiny Ultra Beast without, like, unlocking the Necrozma or whatever. So, that's just, like... Jeez, you got shiny Celesteela, but have you ever unlocked, like, the Necros... Have you unlocked Ultra Beasts in your game otherwise? It's like, because basically... Like, have you been able to get Ultra Beast tickets on your own without someone else giving you a ticket for it? Because that's kind of... Because basically, in the Dynamax Adventures, for those who don't know, typically, you have to unlock... like, unlock Necrozma, to be able to get them, like, to get the Ultra Beasts in your own game without getting a ticket from someone else. So you can get tickets for them right away, thus me being able to do this. But I was almost wondering, it's like, are they shiny locked until you get them? Because, guys, I've done so many Ultra Beasts now. I must have done Blacephalon alone 100 times. And think about all the other Ultra Beasts we've done. Like, mathematically, Nia has offered you Ultra Beast tickets. But see, Kevin, have you on your game done... Because basically, if you've done the Swords of Justice and the Regis, I have not done the Swords of Justice and the Regis. And so I'm almost beginning to have this theory that if you haven't unlocked the Ultra Beasts natively in your game, can you get them shiny? I need someone to confirm if this is, like, not the case. Because I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared that, like, I can't get shiny Ultra Beasts or something. Oh, so Cheese, you haven't... So Cheese, what have you done in the Dynamax Adventures, if I may ask? No, sorry, ignore that question. What have you done in the DLC? What have you done in the DLC story-wise, may I ask? Did you just, like, get the DLC and then just go straight to the Dynamax Den, or... Because, again, I can't... Forgive me if, like, I knew all this, like, months ago. But yeah, anyway, Bark, sorry. Let me just check the old spreadsheet, Reno. I'm just getting scared that, like, they can't even be shiny for me, because it's looking that way. It's looking that way for me. Okay. I'm just gonna get the Marowak. We're gonna get ground down by a Marowak, because, Right. I just need one Ultra Beast. It's all I need. Because basically, if Cheese hasn't done anything in the DLC either, like I haven't in my shield here, then it means I have hope. Okay, anyway, Bark. So here's what we're going to do. We need to figure out Team 3s, don't we? Oh, Kevin could get rid of... Kartana. Oh, Kevin, you could host a wild card Kartana. I'm just saying. Yeah, do we have any people who already have Guzzlords? Because, yeah, we have, like, not had Kartanas. Like, no one has had Kartana. Oh, Tyler! Hello, welcome. Okay, so, guys, can we figure out... Is there anyone around who can do Yuxi? Because we still need to do Yuxi, and then we'll move into our wild... Oh, Sky has Guzzlord. Okay, this is good. Yes! Okay, we are doing Kartana after this. Okay, I do have a message for Tyler in a second, but I want to organize the team and stuff, and then I'll get into the message for Tyler. I do have a thing for Tyler. So, okay. But yes, okay. Because we've never done a Kartana. In, like, 7.5 months of this, we've never done a Kartana. And if I get shiny Kartana on my first go, then it really will be a Christmas miracle. Okay. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so guys, could you do... ready, set, bow. Could you guys let me know if you can do a Yuxi? I mean, if you can't, if no one can do a Yuxi, then maybe we could just move on to Kartana now. But maybe we just do Kartana now. Because I don't know if anyone is actually able. We don't seem to have many people here today, do we? But, like, Yuxi. Yeah, normally more of our... I don't know why we don't have... Usually... See, this has been a weird thing. Tuesdays had weirdly been really good for the channel for a while. Like, we used to have loads of people on a Tuesday. But... But yeah, if we only have Kevin and Kieran... what about Kartana? Could the three of you do Kartana? Like, say, Kevin, Cheese, and Kieran? Maybe we could do a Kartana then? Blame it on Onlara getting a job. I know, that's thing. Everyone went to Onlara's job with Onlara. Like, Silent Storm, and Froggo, and Reiji. They've all gone to Onlara's new job. Okay, so, Kevin, why don't we do this fabled Kartana? Let's have, like, you, Cheese, and Kieran. And then... Oh, wait, hang on, where's Kiba? Wait, hang on, where's Kiba? Is Kiba still here? Because Kiba needs to play with us, so maybe one of you... Maybe not... No. Oh, no, Kiba's played... Yeah, no. Maybe not Kieran, because Kieran's played twice, but we could have, like, Kevin... We could have Kevin, Kiba, and Cheese, though. Yeah, Kartana's got base 181, so it's pretty good. But yeah, okay, so if we had Kiba, and if we have Kevin hosting, and then if we have Cheese as well, and then this could be pretty nifty. Yeah, so Kartana is a steel and grass type, which means it's ×4 weak to fire. It's also weak to fighting. And I can't really think what else, to be honest. Because grass's weaknesses are like ice, poison, bug, flying. That's all nullified by the steel. It might just be like fire and fighting, mightn't it? So fire is the best one. Fighting is the next best one. Yeah. Yeah, ground is neutral, and obviously it's weak to grass, so we wouldn't want ground types. because of the grass side of it. So that's the thing. It's so funny. Grass is like a bad type defensively. Well, it's okay. But it has 5 weaknesses, but 2 of them are a bit less common. But yeah. But yeah, fire and fighting. So basically, Blaziken is like brilliant. Okay, so let's talk to the lady. Make sure you're connected on the YCOM. I will talk to Tyler in a second, I promise. We're going to go anything goes. And then we shall go. Click. We'll go 090700617. There we go. That's the code. Oh, so Tyler. I just wanted to kind of like half apologize, half like say something here. Basically, I apologize if on the when was it? Was it like for like the? It wasn't for the Reshiram's. There was maybe it was for Reshiram's or something. No, I think it was for the Reshiram's when they were like the fused Reshiram's. We were like remote raiding, inviting each other a lot, and there was a point where I had joined you on one. And I think it was one where you had invited me and I joined you on one, and then it worked and it was good, and so thank you for that. But then I kept inviting you to join me on one, and you did join my lobby a few times, but you left the lobbies and stuff at points, and it was, and I do apologize that I kept inviting you, and you might have been like, Bo, like, we keep only having like 2 or 3 people, like, stop. I think there was one I invited to you to, and here's the annoying thing, we had 5 people, and then everyone left. And then I was on my own, and I like, because I'd used a raid pass, so then I was like, well, I'll try and get you back, because you were there until like 2 seconds before the raid began. So then like, so then I kept trying to invite you to it again, because I'd already used my raid pass, and then it was so annoying. I had like 5 or 6 people who had like accepted, but then they would all like sort of bail at different times and stuff, so I'd get like you and like person 2, and then you know, but that wasn't enough people, so then I was like, okay, I'll try again, and then I'd get you and like person 3, and then like you'd bail, and then like person 2 came back and person 3 came along, and then they left, but then person 4 joined in, and then like person like 3 and 5 came along, and then you came back, but then you were like, oh, I'm just here on by my own with you. It's like no, I've had like 4 other people come. If people just stay until there's like 30 seconds left, that's all I need. So whenever I join a raid, like a remote raid, I always wait until there's like 30 seconds left, because you have to kind of wait for like all the people have invited to join. Like, you can't just join and be like, oh, there's only like 2 people in here, I'm gonna leave. You have to wait until the 30 seconds are left. But it was so I'm so sorry that I kept spamming you with invites, but it's just because if like all the 6 people who I'd invited had like if like all the 6 people, oh gosh, hang on, who do I go for here? I guess Heliolisk. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, Polyrath is a mixed bag. But like, if all the people I had invited had like just stuck around until there was like 30 seconds left, I would have had like we would have had like a team of 6, and then we would have won really easily. So yeah, so I am sorry for that. But yeah, anyway. So I always wait until 30 seconds left, but apparently other people don't always do that, and it was like, ah! Okay, there is a lampant to the, and then a different fire type. But we could we still do the Jellicent? Oh, there's Combustion. Could we still do Jellicent, because we're actually, we want to kind of do Jellicent, to be honest, because, oh crud, because Vileplume is like really super effective against like 2 of our Pokemon. Whereas Jellicent, like, I'm immune to Jellicent, and then you guys resist Jellicent, so, and we still could have gone for the Combustion, who's better than the Lampent. But that's okay. This is what the fun of only having 15 seconds to look at a map and figure out what's what, and making decisions is for. Oh, was that Charmeleon as well? Okay. So, but this is fine. This is fine. Polyroth does have Body Slam, so that's okay for, like, Dynamaxing. But yeah, I'm going to use Mud Slap. Hopefully we're able to... Dreadnought's Dynamaxing. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. So. Maybe we had, like, a 2 and a 2 for the Jellicent. Watch low accuracy Inferno KO Kartana in one hit. Oh, that would be great. That would make me very happy. Right, Flamethrower. More like a flamethrower. Okay, so there's Mud Slap. Lowering the old accuracy Areno there. And then here we go. Or should I say here we go? Lovely. Does Lampent have... Yeah, it has in... Lampent has 2 not very good fire moves, I think. It has Inferno, and then it has, like... I think, is it, like, Burning Jealousy in Inferno? Oh, we're using Coaching. Body Slam, I think, would be better than Coaching, because Coaching is only really going to help Dreadnought a little bit. Because obviously, like, Vileplume is a special attacker. And then... I will go with a round here. I'll sing it around. Row, row, row you merrily, merrily, gently row your boat merrily down the... Okay, here we go. So, Flamethrower, Mullica, Flamethrower. Oh, we got the burn! Okay. Well, that is one less reason to use Body Slam, I guess. But okay, here's Max Rockfall. Let's see how much this does. Maybe the Coaching would be worth it. Okay, never mind. Was that a crit? Okay, that was a crit. Okay. But nevertheless, between Coaching and a crit, we got a KO there, so no complaints. Nicely done, Team 3. I'm smiling with glee. I'm surprised Bo doesn't remember Burning Jealousy, considering how much he's been burned by it. Pew, 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 pew. Dang. Yeah, no, Inferno... Lampent... Yeah, Lampent, Inferno, it's a bit of a risky thing. Burning Jealousy's not bad, it's just, you know, it's just a bit of a low P... Basically, the problem with Lampent is it's a bit of a low PP Pokemon that isn't really even that powerful, like, justifying those 5 PP, so it's just a bit of an odd one, but, Oh, okay, so we can go to the left, and then we can get Charmeleon. Oh, okay, we're gonna have a fire team then, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Okay. The question is, who are we switching here? Like, do we want to get rid of Dreadnought and Poliwrath because they're water types and water is bad against grass? Because I don't mind that. I don't mind sticking around with my Heliolisk if we ditch our water types. Right, Mud Slap, baby, Mud Slap. And then Kevin, you'll switch last because you're best at fighting. Oh, if you're Poliwrath, then yes, that makes sense. Yeah, we don't want... Although... Hang on a minute. Wait, hang on. Wait a sec. Oh, you're best at... Oh, sorry. Oh, no, hang on, sorry. Kevin, you're Dreadnought, and you're better at fighting fire. Sorry, I misread something there. No, you got Dreadnought, because I was going to say, I was like, no, Dreadnought's better than Poliwrath, but that's why... Sorry, that's what you were saying. Sorry, my bad. Right, Max Ooze, more like a Max Booze. So here we go. So there's our special attack up, and then here's the Mud Slap. Which, thanks to the Max Ooze, did a lot of damage, but also a crit. I was going to say, that did a load of damage, but it's because it's a crit. Right, accuracy down, raise a shell, more like raise some hell. And then, oh, and we get the defense drop, baby. And then liquidation, will this get it for the win? Yes, it will. Also, I did need Combuskin for my, you know, Boxerino, or my Spreadsheeterino. So thank you for picking Combuskin. Okay, here we go. Well done, everyone. Very nice work. Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. It's weird to be saying Team 3 despite the fact we're doing a wild card, but oh well. So, okay. So, So yeah, we're getting rid of Poliwrath. Poliwrath. Let's get rid of Poliwrath. Let's get rid of the Poliwrath. Oh no! No, why did we not switch? Why did we not switch? You guys are bad against... Oh, gosh. We'd said water is bad against grass. And that, like, electric resists steel. I know I'm poisoned, but, like, that doesn't matter. Like, having a poisoned Heliolisk is a bajillion times better than having a water type. We just gave up a fire type against a steel and grass. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Why? We'd said, like, switch the waters. We'd said. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm gonna use Max Quake. And I'm not switching for this, okay? For the love of Nelly, we need to get rid of the, I guess the Dreadnought. Yeah, we absolutely need to get rid of the Dreadnought this time. Because Dreadnought's ×4 weak to grass. Sorry, Tyler. I did see your message before, but yeah, no, that's fine and fair enough. It's just if you'd stayed till like 30 seconds, you would have seen at times that there were like a load of people. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, SpongeBob. Why? Yes. Oh, that's a Dynamax Mrs. Puff. So regular Mrs. Puff is like, oh, SpongeBob, why? But then you got like a quack, a quirk. Like a Heliolisk with a bit of poison is like not worth switching out a water type for. I don't like. We'd already talked about it. I'm so confused. It's kind of why I went into autopilot talking about other things, because we'd already like made the plan. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm not switching for this though. Okay. Like I'm sticking with my poisoned Heliolisk. Right. Okay. Right, okay. Anyway, Bark. It doesn't, like, this should still be fine, because we're gonna have 2 fire types, and so they'll probably get the KO on Kartana. Like, it's not really about... It's not so much about, like, oh, will we be able to beat the Kartana? No, we're gonna KO it probably in, like, the 2 fire moves. If not 2 fire moves, 3 would have done the trick. We don't have the access to 3 anymore. But basically, it's just that, like, we don't want to trigger the beast boosts. And, like, having water types against a grass type is just a very... Oh, wait. Is Poliwrath throw your hat in as well? Because, oh, never mind. I thought Dreadnought was Dynamaxing. That's my bad for saying that. But, like, actually, no, I suppose defensively it's probably not a bad idea to... Oh, I don't know anymore. Ah, crud. Sorry, I thought Dreadnought was... I got so flustered. Dreadnought already Dynamaxed, didn't it? Oh, never mind. Yeah, Bo's broken at the minute. We had water types against Kartana, and we didn't switch for a fire type, and I'm very confused as to why. Okay, but we're still gonna have the Max Knuckle, so the Max Knuckle will be okay. I forgot, like, Max Knuckle will still be fine. So, this is fine. Okay, I will take the bet that I land Inferno because I don't have Inferno, and thus I've already won the bet. No, I'm kidding. But there we go. Okay, so here we go. Here's the Max Knuckle sandwich. No, I think we should beat this thing. It's just it's just... I'm just worried about activating that beast boost. Because if it gets one beast boost... Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Okay, so... Oh my gosh! There wasn't even a crit. And then my little mud slap. I'm helping! I'm helping! Okay. Okay, no, so we have beaten it in 2 turns. I was just so worried. I was so worried. If it got a beast boost and then it started getting 2 moves in a turn, I was just so worried about what havoc it could wreak if there were like 2 water types on the field. Or just any more water types or whatever. Doesn't matter though. We beat it. Well done, Team 3. I am relieved. No, well done, guys. Excellently played in that final battle. And, no, well done, well done, well done, well done. And thank you, Kevin, for getting Kartana, because we've never done a Kartana! In, like, 8 months, we've, like, not done a Kartana. How? How? Oh, gosh. So, guys, we have just beaten a boss. This is our first time ever beating a Kartana. If you haven't clicked like on the video, could you please click like on the video, because it helps out so much. Vileplume is a no. Combuskin is a no. Charmeleon is a no. But will we get the different colored Kartana that I haven't looked up on Cerebi yet? I don't even know if that's different. Okay. I don't think it is. Okay, so no sparkles. No sparkles, no sparkles, and no sparkles. But I do need a Combuskin. No, wait, no I don't. Because I only need Exploud, don't I? Wait! Oh, my brain is broken. I don't need a Combuskin. I said earlier I only need an Exploud. I'm still going to go for the Combuskin, but... Yeah, I only need Exploud. Dang. And I don't need Vileplume, because I need Gloom. Okay. I'm still going for the Combuskin. I don't care. Right. Combuskin, you're coming along for the ride home. Right. Well done. Flawless victory. Okay. So Combuskin. Yep. Cool. Okay. So, just quickly, is there anyone in chat? We don't have many people watching, do we? Unfortunately, today. Don't know what's happened to Tuesdays, but they used to be good. But is there anyone who can do? Is there anyone who can do Yuxi? Otherwise, we'll just move on to wildcard tickets. But we'll kind of have like a last chance for a Yuxi. So let me know if you can do a Yuxi. Strike the number of times you've played, and then say I can do, and let me know if you can do a Yuxi. Otherwise, we'll do wildcard tickets. But if there is anyone who can do Yuxi, like Kevin, then that's helpful. But if there's not, then... Well, actually, no, don't we have, like, Kiba, Kieran, and Kevin or something like that? I feel bad for Sky, who's only played, like, once, but it can't be helped. Oh, wait, Silent... Oh, Silent Storm's here. Can Silent Storm do a Yuxi? If not, then, like, it's fine. We can just move on to the wild cards, but... Just want to see if there's any Yuxis. No! Okay, no Yuxis. Maybe we could just move on to wild cards. And maybe that's the healthier thing to do. Right, okay, so... let's see, wild card... Oh, did I change my wildcard list? I might not have changed my wildcard list. I didn't change my wildcard list. I knew that there's something I didn't change. Okay, so for the wildcard, I need... Is there anyone with Tapu Bulu or any of the Ultra Beasts, Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, well not Kartana, Guzzlord, and Stakataka. So is there anyone, yeah, I knew that there was something I hadn't done yesterday, but I couldn't think what it was. But it was the Thundurus. I need to remove Thundurus in the wildcard list. Oh, Silent Storm has Xurkitree. Oh, okay, well we're definitely going to go for that then. We'll definitely have a Silent Storm hosted Xurkitree. Maybe we could do like a Silent Storm Xurkitree and then like a Sky Guzzlord or something. Oh, Sandwich Man has Pheromosa. Oh, we could do that. Or we could do that. What if we did like Xurkitree and Pheromosa then? How about that for a theory? A game theory. Yeah, would that work? Would like Xurkitree and Pheromosa work for you guys? Yeah. Let's like maybe aim towards those two. Or maybe we could, well, no, maybe we could do Xurkitree first, and then we'll figure out the other one afterwards. But could you guys let me know about Xurkitree? We'll do Xurkitree first, and then, depending on who's here in 20 minutes or not, we'll figure out the Pheromosa. But let's go for, like, Xurkitree right now. And why don't we have Sandwich Man? Can you do a Xurkitree? Or Silent Storm, can you do Pheromosa? I like the idea of having, like, Silent Storm, Sky, and Sandwich Man. As our options, or as our team, and then we could fit the team around it. But yeah, Xurkitree or Pheromosa, would the three of you work for that? Sandwich Man, let me know. And it's a very SE team, isn't it? It's like Silent Storm, Sandwich, and then Sky. Silent Storm can do Pheromosa. Okay. Oh, okay. Why don't we... Okay. Sky, would you like to host a Pheromosa, and then Sandwich Man and Silent Storm can join in on that? Does that sound okay? Sorry for all the faffing around. I do apologize. But if that sounds like a plan, then, like, that could be the plan. So let me just add spreadsheet. Can you work, please? Spreadsheet, can you work, please? Oh, spreadsheet's not working. Ugh. Hate it when it does this. No, don't do that. Just, right. Let's try this again. They magically got put in. Thank you, Kramen. Okay. Maybe that's why it wasn't working, because, like, Kramen was using it, and my phone just can't handle the idea that other people exist. Okay. So Sky is going to give us a code in chat. Please make sure you're connected to the internet on the YCOM. Make sure that you, anyway, embark on a Dynamax adventure. And then we're going to say that anything goes. And then here we go. Or should I say here we go? Okay. So, the link code. Oh, 3. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Sorry, type in whatever you want. But then tell us what you've typed. Sorry, my brain's in autopilot and still a little bit broken. I just recovered from getting a Mesprit, and then it got broken all over again. Okay, so 03180623 03180623. And here we go. And this is gonna be Sky, Sandwich Man, and Silent Storm. Okay, so we should have like an Amber, a Bow, a Khalil, and a Moxamania. Also, forgive me if I mispronounced any names, because I just realized they're names that I've not really said out loud for a while. Okay. No, in fairness, I sort of talked about a different potential Team 4 a minute ago, so it's okay. It's why I like clarifying and stuff in general as well. Okay, so this is Pheromosa, isn't it? So Pheromosa is bug and fighting, which means it's super duper mega weak to flying. But if we can't find flying... physical is better than... Actually, no, I think physical and special might be the same. Physical might be a little bit better. I can't remember. But basically, yeah, if flying isn't on the table, then fire, psychic, theory are all really good as well. So here we go. Or should I say here we go? So let's do this thing. Okay. I don't think it has any spread moves, so unfortunately Mian Xiao isn't that good. Yeah, unfortunately just none of these are really any good, are they? Oh gosh. I'm gonna go for Dugtrio just because it's like a solid Pokemon that we could maybe switch something for. Like Cryogonal could take out a flying type. Yeah, okay. Oh no, pizza without the cooking spray. I'm sure it'll be okay. As long as you didn't put it like cheese side down. Okay, so we have the Luxray, we have the Theory Mimikyu. Let's see what we got here. Oh gosh. Okay, Fairy is better, but I don't think it has a fair. Oh god, this is rough. Okay, this is gonna be a rough one, guys. So Gloom does resist fighting moves, and it does have Moonblast, and I do need it for the old spreadsheet Reno. So I'm just gonna point that out. This is gonna be rough though, guys. This is gonna be a rough one, I think. Yeah, I think we basically just need to look out for things that resist Pheromosa. So Vikavolt does resist Pheromosa nicely. Yeah. The right did have the Alolan Dugtrio, but the Gloom is way better than Alolan Dugtrio, so we definitely want to go for the Gloom and not for the Alolan Dugtrio, because Alolan Dugtrio is weak to fighting as well, so we don't want to, like, you know, have any weaknesses. If it had, like, Aerial Ace or something, I'd be like, we'll play the double-edged sword game, but an Alolan Dugtrio is just a net negative. I don't think it really even has anything positive going for it. It is just a negative. Yeah, this is definitely like challenge mode, or this is like wild mode or something. I don't know. Okay, so there's a sandstorm. That is helpful for 2 of our teams, so that actually is kind of cool. Max Phantasm, more like Donate Plasm. Master mode. Oh, I like it. Actually, that is a good name for it, because yeah, this is the one where like we just have to play really well. Like hard, like when I sort of say like hard mode activated or whatever, like that's kind of usually when it's like we have like made the game harder for ourselves. But master mode is like when the game is like making us have to play our best, rather than us just playing not very well and having to like adapt to that. Right, I'm going to go high horsepower. The reason why I went with Mud Slap, by the way, is because of Mimikyu's ability. I knew that no matter what move I did, we wouldn't deal any damage. And so there's no point in me using an inaccurate move that could have missed when I could, you know, hit it, get rid of that ability, and that was a crit. Wait, that wasn't a crit? Oh, maybe that was the Max Phantasm. Oh, it did Max Phantasm, didn't it? So yeah. Okay, well that's the power of Max Phantasm for you. We just need one more hit here. Wait, Iron Defense? Wait, what? I'm so confused here. We just needed, like, did we KO it with that sandstorm? We didn't, did we? Oh, no, we were, like, 1 hit off. But I think, hopefully, me and Xiao should be able to beat it here, but... Yeah, we got to attack. Oh, it's okay, Sandwich Man. We all do it. Sandwich Man misclicked. I was gonna say, like, it's like, finish him. It's like, hang on, I'm just ironing up my defenses here. I was a bit confused. That makes a ton more sense. No, that's okay. Misclicks are fine. It's just Sandwich Man. We have times where people, like, really overthink things to the point where you go so far beyond, you get sort of so clever trying to think of something that it's like, no, just do this, and it's like, oh wait, oh yeah, like, and we have had moments like that, and I've had moments like that, so but no, that's fine. Okay, so well done everyone. So I do think Mimikyu could be a good addition to our team here. The question is, who do we want to... If we're going against Gloom... Gloom doesn't actually have any grass moves, is the thing. It has Poison and Fury, and Fairy's super effective. So, Dugtrio is actually safe here, ironically. Despite initial appearances. So question... We want to keep Vikavolt. We don't want to get rid of Vikavolt. It's just, who do we want to get rid of out of, like... the... Sudowoodo... Mienshao... Okay, I am going to switch here, because just Dugtrio is frail. And I just didn't want to, like, miss that after that last round. I just do not want to miss anything. Okay, Dark is bad, Fighting's okay, and then there is a Steel. I think we... okay. Here's what I'm thinking... Abraham Lincoln. I think Sudowoodo should switch for this. I think that Sandwich Man, I think you should have Gloom, because you have Sudowoodo. And if we all do turn 1 Dynamax, you're going to have max Starfall, which is going to be super effective Fairy, and that is, like, legit the best thing we're going to have going for us. But then, if we have max Starfall for the Pheromosa... which will be like it'll be a good strategy, I think. Then, oh, in P4G, select the highest difficulty in the game. Ask if you hate yourself. It is very, like, self-referential, and I do love that. But yeah, I'll probably end up talking on, like, Thursday about... I'm nearly at the end of the game. I just need to fight, like, the final boss, and that's, like, all I have to do, basically, at this point. But yeah. I think if we do the Sudowoodo for Sudoglumo, that could be a good strategy. And then, I think... But then here's what I think as well. I think we should switch Mienshao for the Hitmontop. I think we should face the Hitmontop, and we should have Mienshao switch for it. Because Hitmontop has Intimidate, and that's going to be really useful to nerf Pheromosa, like, right from the get-go. So that's my theory, my game theory, because everything else they had on offer was also weak to a Pheromosa, so I just didn't really like that. Gloom is going to die too easily to Pheromosa. If it's Dynamaxed, it might not, and I don't know if there are any items or anything, but say if we, like, got an Eviolite and Dynamaxed, we wouldn't in that instance. But it's the best hope we've got. It doesn't have any weaknesses to Pheromosa's moves. And in the next battle, you know, there's like a Togedemaru. Well, Togedemaru's weak to fighting. And then oh, there's a Dark type. That's weak to bug and fighting. There was like a Persian. So I think we do need this Gloom. It's going to be better than... Like, Sudowoodo is weak to Pheromosa. So Sudowoodo isn't going to really have anything for it. So Gloom is, as weird as it sounds, our best hope here. A Sudowoodo for Gloom, so that we can get a Dynamax Gloom, as long as we turn 1 Dynamax, so whoever's, like, player 3, please Dynamax against this Hitmontop in a sec. But yeah, we should... Oh, it's going to be Vikavolt, isn't it? So yeah, if we do and Sudowoodo has the least health, so Sudowoodo for Gloom is definitely the way to go here, I think. Because this way we'll have a Theory move, and then you can use that Moonblast against Hitmontop here. So that's the nice thing here. Oh, it wasn't Togedemaru. Sorry, it was. I knew it was a Steel type. It was Clink Clang or Clang or Clink Clang. I think it's Clink Clang. But nevertheless, Clink Clang is not very good anyway. It would still have the same issue a Togedemaru has, except worse, to be honest. So, You're trading a fake plant for a real one. Exactly. That's the spirit. 70 defense, 75 special defense. Is that for Gloom? Well, that's better than Pheromosa's defenses, so that's something. That's something. Okay. So yeah, it's going to lower our attack, and that sucks. But if we attack it with special moves, if we've got special moves, then this will work out pretty niftily. I tell you what I'm actually going to do. I know this is a bit weird, and I know I say play aggressively, but I've just been intimidated, so I'm not going to be able to do a whole load of damage here. I'm actually going to use one baby doll eyes, because if this thing gets a max knuckle off, we're going to be in trouble as well. So, because I have been intimidated, and because Hitmontop is a physical attacker, and because Baby Doll Eyes has priority, I'm going to use one Baby Doll Eyes. Like, you know, if I had Growl, I probably wouldn't bother. But because I have Baby Doll Eyes, which has priority, I'm going to do one. Right, triple axle. It missed! Okay, so here's the max. Ooh, we're going with max ooze. More like max booze. And yes, that's going to help out Gloom with the Mind Blast. Wouldn't the Dark type be easier? It would have been easier to beat, but the thing is we want to trade for... The thing about this Hitmontop is we want to trade for it, is the thing. We want to get rid of Mien Xiao for this. Because then we'll have Intimidate, and then we'll be able to beat Pheromosa much more easily if we get an Intimidate on it. So we're going for Hitmontop because we want to switch for Hitmontop. Yeah, if we were just going for something easy to beat, then yeah, the Persian would have been a good one. I probably would agree with you on that. Because we have a lot of different things to attack the Persian with. So yeah, Hitmontop's not going to be the smoothest or easiest thing for us to beat. That is very true. But we do want to get rid of Mien Xiao for Hitmontop. We do want this Hitmontop. Oh, no. We want the Moon Blast. No. Gloom is our best attacker here. Oh, gosh. Okay, we've got to use our super effective moves and stuff, guys, particularly when we, like, you know, plan our strategies around them. Okay, oh gosh, I hope we can beat this in 3 turns. If we can't beat this in 3 turns now, then we're in trouble. Our whole plan revolves around beating this thing in 3 hits, so we have to beat this in 3 hits here. I know I didn't attack it, and I know I just did loads of damage there, but that's because I got a kind of lucky crit there. But you can't count on a lucky crit. Okay, oh crap, it's using Brick Break. Right. Okay, here's the Max Quake. It's going to be a Mud Slap Max Quake. Yes! Okay, well done, everyone. Nicely done. Okay, so we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Well played, guys. So so we're moving into the fight. So again, we have been given very poor options throughout this. However, I think if we do Mien Xiao for Hitmontop and we have Intimidate, that'll nerf Pheromosa a little bit, right? And then Gloom can Dynamax and use Max Starfall, and Mien Xiao has half health anyway, so yeah, we want to get rid of Mien Xiao for sure here. Now Hitmontop does have coaching. I don't think we need to use coaching though. I mean, I suppose it could technically help us, but I honestly think we should just... Actually, no. Actually, the Hitmontop... Oh, no, wait, hang on. Hitmontop doesn't really... Actually, maybe coaching could work here. Because Hitmontop doesn't really have anything that's, like, accurate or stab or neutral or anything. Like, Triple Axle is, like, the best move it's got other than coaching. So maybe Hitmontop could use a coaching here. And it could help out Mimikyu and Vikavolt. But, okay. I forgot Hitmontop had that weird set of moves that just for a Pheromosa wouldn't really work that well. Intimidate's still worth it, but Okay. But we're going to Dynamax the Gloom. We're going to max Starfall. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody. Exactly. That's the spirit. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go big, or else we're going to go home. Okay. Oh, that drool is so gross. And especially so in Dynamax form. Oh, that's disgusting. Right, okay. Oh, it's using Throat Chop. That's okay. Coaching, hopefully it's silent coaching rather than vocal coaching. Okay, so there's the shadow. Okay. Yes! Okay. So good. We've intimidated it and we've boosted our defenses here. So this is pretty good. You're either going to gloom or be doomed. Exactly. That's the spirit. So, okay, there's the spark. That's good. Can we get paralysis? Nope. Okay, here's max Starfall. Again, we're not expecting this to do a bajillion% damage, but enough, again, as long as we can 2-hit this, then that's all we need, okay? Shade Van Fan, hello! Welcome. Okay. So everyone just keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing brilliantly. This is going nicely so far. Honestly, pretty good start, I would say. Here's the max strike. More like get on your bike. Okay. Oh, hang in there. Okay, so our speed is down. That's not ideal, but it's okay. We can work with it. Right, here's Shadow Claw, boosted by the coaching. And then, yes, we have switched to offensive mode for the triple axle. 1 triple axle. 2 triple axle. 3 triple axle. You love to see it. And then here's the spark. We might not even need that extra max Starfall. We did it! Guys, well done. Nice work. Excellent. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And if you haven't clicked like on the video yet, could you please? It does just help out so much. And the metrics have been down and stuff lately. I know after like 7.5 months of this, I don't expect everyone to be here every day, but you know, you always hope new people might come along though. So no, guys, seriously, very well played there, because we did not have a good path set up before us. Like, we had 3 fire types for Kartana, which we didn't go for somehow, but, like, we did not have, like, anything there. Like, we did not have flying or fire. We had a gloom with a fairy move. Like, that was the best thing we had, and yet that was very smooth. Like, for a gloom with a fairy move, that was very smooth. So well done, everyone. Seriously, well done. So Mimikyu is not shiny. Gloom of Doom is not shiny, but I do need it for the old spreadsheet arena. So hey, that's a win, right? Hitmontop is not wearing purple, but will we get the black legging fashionista Pheromosa? No, it's a regular Pheromosa. It's a Ferronosa. Okay, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I will just check that I don't need anything else. I think I will go for the old Gloom Areno, but let's just see. I don't need Mimikyu, right? Oh, I do need Mimikyu. I'm going for Gloom, though, because I feel like I'm more likely to get Mimikyu than Gloom. Like, how often do we go for Gloom, right? So I'm going for the Gloom, because I need it for the spreadsheet. And there we go. Okay, chat, we have time for one more quick round. Let me just check one thing. I do have an email. I think I may have an audition, but I just need to see, because sometimes you get things where it's like not applicable. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, I will check that out in a bit. Okay. So guys, gals, non-binary pals. Okay. So could you guys? Kevin has to go. Thank you so much. Do we have enough people to do a wild card? And if we do, let me know what your wild card tickets are, okay? Ignore the Thunderous, ignore Kartana, and ignore Pheromosa, I guess. So who have we got? Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Buzzwole, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Guzzlord, and Stack Attacker. Is there anyone who has any of those tickets? But yeah, we're not going to erase any tickets, I don't think. Oh, yes, Silent Storm still has Circuitry. Maybe we could go for the Circuitry. Would you guys be good with a Circuitry? If we did that. Oh no, Cheese, it's okay. No, it's okay. Don't worry. You're not. It's not like Xander the Hammer. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. Now, if Kevin had done it, it would have been the Hammer. But you're also a strike too. Okay, Xander the Hammer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no, that's okay. We'll check quickly the old spreadsheet, Reno. Really? Okay. Oh, actually, I might. Yeah, no, actually, I'll check about that later. But okay, sorry. So can everyone who sort of said strike do Circuitry, like Key Burst, Silent Storm? Well, Silent Storm has to do the Circuitry, but if we had like Silent Storm, then that could be good. Let me just check one thing here. Hang on a sec. Guys, I'm just going to send a text, guys. Hang on. I'll be back in like 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Okay, so if we have a Silent Storm hosted Circuitry. Thank you very much, Silent Storm. So if we had, say, one is Cheese. Let me just check everyone. Let me just check who. Oh, was Sandwich Man still here? Because Sandwich Man has only played once. So if Sandwich Man wanted to do the Circuitry, then Sandwich Man would have dibs. Otherwise, I'm still going to write out the numbers, because I need to write out some numbers, regardless. But... okay, so 1 is Cheese, 2 is Kieran, 3 is Sky? And then... was there anyone else? Oh, can Kiba do Circuitry? Okay. I'm just going to write this, and then we'll figure this out in a sec. Okay, you don't have to say... well, only if you don't want to do it, Sandwich Man. But you have every right to do this one, because you've played less than everyone. So, so if you did play along, we'd be very happy to have you. And you wouldn't... and if you'd feel like, well, I just played one, and, you know, out of a sense of fairness, I won't do it. But, like, you know, you have played less than everyone else. So, you would have dibs on doing it. But I just would... but we'll just figure that out. So the slot is yours before I make Nightbot give it away. But okay, so we're going to have Silent Storm hosting. Otherwise, but obviously, like, if you're tired or you don't want to or anything, like, it's totally fine. Don't worry. So no pressure either. But if you're kind of just okay. So so here we go. Okay. So, so if Sandwich Man's not playing, then we're going to have Number 1, so we're going to have the Nightbot random selection game. We're going to have Cheese as number 1, 2 as Kieran, 3 as Sky, and 4 as Kiba. Okay, Nightbot gambling. Yeah, there we go. That's the spirit. So we got 2 slots available here. Here we go. The random number is 1. It's Cheese. Is our first contestant, I believe. Sorry, the numbers got pushed out of the top of the screen. Okay, so number 2 is Kieran, number 3 is Sky, number 4 is Kiba. So, Cheese, you are a first contestant. You are our first contestant. So we're going to go RNG4. Will it pick Cheese again? Oh, it's number 4. It's Kiba. That was Kiba, right? I shouldn't really say it's Kiba, right? Like I should know the names before I say them. Okay, it's Kiba. Okay, lovely. You love to see it. So Cheese and Kiba, who were like not the last team, because that would have been a bit awkward if like we just had the exact same team again or something. But no, Cheese and Kiba, the Skiba. Skiba. Okay. So we got the Skiba. No, that's Sky and Keeper, isn't it? Sorry. Cheese. Okay. Okay. Skiba Cheese is that's Sky. Yeah, that's the Sky Cheese. Okay, we'll figure out all these various team names, I promise. Okay, so guys, gals, non-binary pals, we're going to connect to the internet. We're going to say yes to a Dynamax adventure. We're going to say anything goes, and then Silent Storm is already making the code, so I need to hurry. And then once we are in chat, we will take it like that. Okay. What the heck? Oh, okay. Okay, I have a bunch of auditions I need to do after this, so we do need to hurry. Okay. 7940. I don't know why like so many have come in. Because again, during the strike, I've had like barely anything. But apparently loads of things have come through on Tuesday, the 18th of March. Hey, we said earlier there was no significance to it. Maybe it's the day that maybe it's National Audition Day. We'll figure that out. Okay. Okay. So we got Silent Storm, Bo, Cheese, and Kiba on the Odachi file. Okay, here we go. Then here we go, or should I say here we go? Who are we doing again? I actually can't remember who we're doing. We're doing Circuitry, aren't we? Circuitry's weak to ground, so ground is good. Otherwise, things that resist electric are good. So actually, Lurantis is perhaps a bit better than Lycanroc in that regard. But Lycanroc is actually, no, Togedemaru resists electric and grass. So Togedemaru is actually kind of nifty. And then Lycanroc is just a good physical hard hitter who works and has Howl. And that moving castle is a powerful thing. So here we go. So yeah, Circuitry, yeah, your classic electric, I guess. But yeah, often having things that like resist electric or grass can be good because it has Power Whip as a grass move. Let's see what we got here. Water. Oh, wouldn't it be jealousant? There is a Lopunny on the left, which I need for the old spreadsheet Reno. But there is a Palpitoad on the right. I repeat, there is a Palpitoad on the right. We need to go to the right. Oh, we could do Jellicent. Oh, wouldn't it be jealousant? We could do Jellicent if nothing else is good. But let's see what we've got. Oh, Sneasel. Okay. Yeah, we'll see who's good against Sneasel. I will just say, if I Dynamax, I would be very, 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 very good against a Dreadnought. So, oh, wait, no. We're already against a Dreadnought. Never mind. Sorry. I thought Dreadnought... Why did I think Dreadnought... My brain's still broken, guys. I'm sorry. The point is that we can beat this thing very early. So, Dynamax if you've got it. I'll probably take this out in, like, one shot. And then we'll see how the rest goes, shall we? Maybe it's like how you get Shinies, Boat, either Drought or Downpour. Cheese, that is a very good analogy. That's very good. I like it. No, I do often say life is like a staircase, not a slope, which is basically just saying, like, you know, things are just kind of be like all flat and level, and then just, oh, they go up kind of thing, and then it's like flat and level again, and then, oh, it goes up. And like life is just like everything comes at you all at once, or, you know, it's never just like one continuous gentle moving forward. It's like stuttery, and a load of stuff happens, and then nothing happens, and then a load of stuff happens, and yeah. Okay, so was there a Sand Slash? I know that there was a Palpitoad, and Palpitoad is really good. Oh, there we go. Or should I say there we go? We'll have a look in a sec. I thought there was a Palpitoad in the top right, and that was like the main thing I could see. And then there was there's like Jellicent and Sneasel in the next round, right? Oh no, Jellicent, no, that's what I was thinking. I knew Lurantis was good against something in turn 2. If we do the Jellicent, I'm super effective against that. So, oh, Sky, thank you, have a good day, take care, bye-bye. So yeah, do we want Dreadnought or a Circuitry? No. The team we have is, like, perfectly fine, I think. Again, we'll see if we can basically get to... I suppose we, in theory, in game theory, may want to double swap, so maybe we could have switched for Dreadnought. But we could do... If we go for Jellicent, right, and then for Palpitoad... Oh, there is a Ditto. Oh, there's a Lowland Sand Slash. Yeah, we don't want a Lowland Sand Slash. That's not very good, unfortunately. If it was regular Sand Slash, it'd be a different cup of tea, but... Oh, no! Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, gosh. Why did we pick the Sneasel? Like, I'm weak to a Sneasel. I suppose Lycanrock's good against a Sneasel. But Jellicent isn't really that threatening offensively, it's just more about taking it down. Okay. Right, here we go. Okay. So I'm gonna Dynamax, I'm gonna use X-Scissor, more like an X-Whizzer. We should be able to take this thing down quite easily. It's just, it's got triple axle. It's very scary. Whereas Jellicent, like, doesn't even have a ghost move. Okay. So. But we absolutely and definitely must go for the Palpitoad, okay? We keep sort of going different paths and stuff today. But, like... We definitely need the Palpitoad. And then, like, Lycanroc. We'll do, like, Lycanroc. If we do turn 1 Dynamaxing and Lycanroc for Palpitoad. There's triple axle. If we do Lycanroc for Palpitoad, then... Oh, gosh. If we do Lycanroc for Palpitoad, that'll be a good one. Life is like a hurricane. Yes. Okay. Come on, please let this KO. Yes. Okay. So yeah, we lost a load of health there, unfortunately. But life is like a staircase, up and down and never slopey like a plane. Or whatever. But yes, I like it, Cheese. I like it. Okay, so here we go. Right, okay, so... So we don't want to switch for this or anything, I don't think. Unless Lycanroc wants to do a double switch, in theory, in game theory. Which it could do. So Lycanroc could have done a double switch, but otherwise that would have been fine. But Lycanroc's about to switch now anyway, so it should be fine. But as long as we go for the Palpitoad here, and we don't want to do any... Well, I suppose the Lycanroc could do science for whimsy and fun, but otherwise no one else should be doing any science here. Because, like, Togedemaru is good, Lurantis is good, and Kangaskhan is good. So, we'll see how this goes. Now, if we get something good here... Okay, we got something very good there. Okay, so Silent Storm, would you like to switch your Kangaskhan for this? Would you like to switch your Kangaskhan for this Palpitoad? Because we now have an Alolan Dog Trio on our side, and which is like literally like one of the best things we could have possibly hoped to have had, just in general in this round, let alone as a science switch. Because like Kangaskhan is the one thing we have that like doesn't resist electricity. So if we did have Kangaskhan on our team, if we didn't have Kangaskhan on our team anymore and we had Palpitoad, then that would be rectified. Okay, well, that came together very nicely. And yeah, and Dog Trio is going to be the Dynamax, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's all coming together. Okay, so here we go. Dog Trio's using Screech. I think we just want to attack this probably, but okay. So my defense is going to go down here, because of the contrary, but that's okay. Oh crud! Here's Max Geyser. Show me Potato Geyser. Okay. Right, here's the Leaf Storm. This should hopefully get the KO. Yes. That really does hit hard, those Leaf Storms. I kind of always underestimate how much damage they're going to do, but there they go, doing their thing. Okay. So. Oh, crud. Okay. Okay, so, but yeah, so if we get rid of Kangaskhan here, then we'll be in a pretty good position, I would say, for like this, and then yeah, and everyone else is good, everyone else like resists electric. Dog Trio is gonna have that yummy Max Quake, and then yeah. Okay, here we go. Zuckatry, let's all get a Zuckatry, let's all get a blue Zuckatry. Okay, here we go, everyone. Well done. And here we go. The only thing that's a little bit dangerous here is Max Quake is going to make my special defense worse. But we don't have time for such things, so I'm going to go for it. Unless I had the move Endure. Maybe I should have used the move Endure. Okay. Here we go. So I'm just looking at Xander's screenshot now. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Right. Oh my gosh. Look at that damage. What a start. Oh, and the cat's going nuts. Oh gosh. Hang on. The cat. Stop. Okay. No! Wait, I'm gonna get a boost here! I'm gonna get a boost! Yes! You fool! You foolish fool! He just gave me a massive boost. I'm gonna get the KO here. No, not quite. But look at that. I just got 2 boosts in one go. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, I can sing it around. Row, 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 yeah, merrily, merrily. We never use round strats, do we? Okay, well done, everyone. I think we're going to get the KO here. I think this is going to be it. I'm going to say it early. Like the video now, because we just beat a boss. So, yes. Well done, Team 5. I feel alive. Well done, everyone. Seriously, very well done. Excellently played. Silent Storm, thank you for hosting. Seriously, I really, really appreciate it. Can't believe it. We also got to do a katana. We did a Kartana after like 7.5 months. It's wild. Oscar Wild. No, well done, everyone. Seriously. Very nice work. We had a good team. I wasn't sure about the team we were going to have there because it was just going to be a lot of like resistance to electric, but the Doug trio came in pretty clutch. I thought it was just going to be Palpitoad having to do all the work there, but having that Doug trio was really good. So Dreadnought is a Dreadno. Sneasel is a no. Palpitoad. I need shiny Palpitoad, but it's a Palpinode. But will we get the blue circuitry? No. The Ultra Beasts are never shiny. I'm beginning to lose faith, guys. I'm losing faith. Okay. So, no sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles, and no sparkles. We'll check the old spreadsheet Reno, even though I know factually and intellectually that none of these things are on my spreadsheet. Oh, no, not Discord. The spreadsheet. The spreadsheet, man. Okay, yeah, so Dreadnought is a no. I need Lurantis, but it's not on the... But it was one of our initial picks, not afterwards. So I'm going to get Palpitoad because I like Palpitoad. And it's a modest Palpitoad, so that's like really, really good. That's like genuinely a good Palpitoad. And yeah, flawless victory. Dang. We've been on a roll with flawless victories today. Okay, so you saved your progress, but we won't be saving the ticket. I will hurry now because I do have auditions to do. So guys, gals, non-binary pals, if you haven't clicked like on the video, please do it now because it really does help out. And some of the metrics have been kind of low lately. And it says that like a bunch of people have been watching, but just not liking. So, so if you are able to, I do hugely appreciate it. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so that's my day off. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Xander Day. This Thursday is the day with all the X's. But yeah. So I will see you. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, hello, but also goodbye because I'm leaving. Because yeah, I do need to hurry. So thank you all so much. Like the video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest day, and I'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and then I will see you guys on Thursday. Where hopefully we will get lots and lots more shinies. Because it's Xander Day, and hopefully Xander gets a bunch as well. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. The cat's going nuts. Like the video, and bye-bye. Cat, please. Shh, dude.